emergency. In need of your services, so I'm begging you to come service me. She said she can't take no more. Like this woman going mad. I tell her come and see me. I have the right cure for that. Always that she make a call. Rumor spreading, she man. You need to understand something. What we have is confidential. Take the job at least to represent. Always defend you.
It's 6:38 a.m. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning to the world. So our next guest, oh my goodness, an ambassador and a pioneer are just two words to describe him on our show. Triniboi Joocie is joining us virtually this morning to share his experience so far as a semi-finalist in The Voice UK and so much more. Good morning, Triniboi Joocie. Welcome.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm happy, and I'm grateful for this, you know.
Yeah, and we are excited and we're happy for you as well, and thankful to see you grace the stage and, of course, continue to represent our culture, which, of course, is nothing strange to you. You have been doing this for over 10 years now. But tell us something. What made you decide to go and audition and now become, of course, a semi-finalist for The Voice UK?
The journey started, I would say, at least 12 months ago, where they had reached out to me, and I declined at the time because my opinion of these shows is that the artist is not authentic enough. However, when they approached the second time a talent scout, I said, I had nothing to lose at the time. We were in lockdown, so I said I have nothing to lose, so might as well, audition. And in going through the process, I was assured that I could be as authentic as I need to be, and that I were able to portray myself to the best way possible, which is being true to the culture and true to who I am as an artist,
Definitely. Now, I know authenticity is something that is so dear to your heart. And look, before we're even halfway through the interview, you've mentioned it. So you have won numerous titles. You have represented throughout the world, but you're also an ambassador. How would you say being an ambassador has driven you or perhaps inspired you in this competition while maintaining, of course, that Caribbean authenticity?
I think, the role of an ambassador, my day job is a teacher. I'm a secondary school teacher. And I really believe in, you have talent, you have art, but also I believe in education. And that is one of the biggest strengths that, I've been blessed with, to be able to go and educate people about the culture, about, the importance of the music, the importance of the dance, the importance of costume, pan, we take it for granted, our culture, but there are people like myself and other practitioners who rep the flag, rep the culture, rep the diaspora, widely. So in doing the show, that was one of my mandates, and one of the things I went by, which I said, I need to be represented, but also this is a global platform. So it's not just the diaspora. This is to the wider world, a music that is underrepresented. And again, using education, so educating the people through performance, through sound, in how rich our culture is. And, sometimes it's misrepresented. So it's always good to be able to, show them on this platform, what the beauty behind the culture,
Definitely. The beauty behind the culture and misrepresentation is really something that we do battle with on an international scale. Now, let's get to the competition. What made you decide to choose Bottle Overhead as the song to come out? I mean, what inspired it? You saw how we got energetic in studio before we came on air. Did that have anything to do with it?
Yeah. You know what it is? It's actually, so as you mentioned earlier in the interview, I've been doing this for 10 years, and Bottle Overhead was one of the most organic projects that I had that really pushed, Triniboi Joocie, the brand, internationally, and I guess it's the whole vibe of this song. I believe it's a project that is tangible to the culture, but also very palatable. So anyone who likes music or is not sure, doesn't know, it's a good reference point to kind of make them feel good, So that's why I chose Bottle Overhead, because it represented the pan, it represented the music, the lyrics, So I chose Bottle Overhead, and I guess what the band did, the house band of the show, their rendition of the song really then pushed me to another level where I was like, yeah, well now I'm cooking with gas, I'm making sure that they really get the true experience, So that was the whole, I guess, decision or behind it, behind picking Bottle Overhead.
And talking about experiences, what went through your head when Anne Marie turned around? Or did you even realize?
I had to compose myself, but what happened is you have up until you have a minute to perform, and they say the coaches could turn on the last second, so don't stop. Well, obviously, the biggest mistake she made was to turn within 10 seconds, because that then pushed me to the next level. And bearing in mind, when the audition was happening, this was at 6 a.m. in the morning in the UK. So it would have been like 1 a.m. in Trinidad, right? So proper fit time, And yeah, I guess introducing it to audiences that is not familiar with it, and being able to live in the moment, to really represent the unheard, or represent a minute, when we look at the grand scale of things, a minute or small niche genre that has a global impact. So yeah.
And perfect timing for global impact. The director was just saying, yes, that's the time for Juve morning. So it was the perfect time for you to come out and perform and really blow the entire crowd away. How have you felt so far, seeing the outpouring of love coming out from, around the world? I think now it's not just Trinis, it's anybody who loves soca.
Yeah, and my name, obviously these shows they edited for air, but one of the most important things I said, and which obviously the people who gravitated towards my performance was, I represent the diaspora. This music is bigger than just me as an artist doing something, but it represents a demographic that is important to the world but isn't represented or isn't seen on this sort of platform. So yeah, the outpouring of love has been amazing. I went viral, you could say, online. I was in people WhatsApp groups for individuals in America, sharing it. Certain A-list artists and personalities uploading it to their account and just showing that love. So it's been super amazing. Yesterday I had a gentleman, he looked a little intimidating. I didn't know who the guy was, and he walked up to me and he said, "You're the man from Voice." I said, "Yeah, that's me. Can I get a picture, please?" And it shows me that the impact that having representation is great, and is amazing and aspiring for individuals who may want to do this genre and not have the confidence.
Definitely confidence, and you displayed confidence. Viewers, you would have just seen on your screen Triniboi Joocie doing "I Don't Care" by, I can't say by Ed Sheeran, but definitely with that Caribbean flavor that had everybody just in complete awe. Now, we don't have that much time left, but just if you could share with us for briefly, how has preparation for The Voice and for the semi-finals been different, and what are you looking forward to in the most in the competition?
Again, half of my journey is to raise awareness for the genre, for the culture, which is being done. The semifinals is going to be amazing. Another platform, another stage in this competition where I'm really going to showcase who I am as an artist and what I represent. And stay tuned, man. Fingers crossed. We do what is necessary to get to the finals, but despite whatever happens, my aim is to definitely represent, which I believe I have done, and now, take that mantle or take this to another level now,
Definitely. Triniboi Joocie, you have our support. You have the world's support behind you. That is for sure. Hoping that we are going to see you here for Carnival 2023, because, of course, it's the grand return.
Yeah, I have right now we have some bookings, things looking good, but we let them know I am going to be down there. I'm also super busy as well. So yes, as soon as I touch in Trinidad, the first place I'm going to come is on the morning show. No morning show. I have to come and see you guys in person, sing my new release, because I have a new release coming out called Wine in Paris. shameless plug right now. Wine in Parish coming very soon, and I guess that capsulates everything, in what I intend to do as an artist.
Wonderful. Triniboi, Joocie, thank you so much for being with us, taking time out of your busy schedule. We are all behind you 100% and looking forward to you gracing the stage and being back with us again soon. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
That was Triniboi Joocie on the Now Morning Show. Make sure you follow him on all social media. Let's get together and continue to support one another. This is the Now Morning Show. Stay tuned. There's a lot more coming up this Tuesday.
It could be rum, it could be anything, everything going down.